Greetings, mortals. I am Natus, one of the rules of the underworld, or specifically the rule of manga hell. And today we will be reacting to the newest chapter of Welcome to Demon School Iruma, chapter 253, titled Silence and Release. And you just love these random chapter releases. Like seriously, I just get done with this one, and now I get this one to do with. Well, the last one, this one to do with, whatever. But it can't be helped. The chapter's out and it's time to react to it. So anyways, we have a flashback panel with Alako being like, "You want me to be your trump card?" I mean, questioning on that logic since they're supposed to be split up in teams and all that, and doing things with first years. But just says just calmly and all, which is kind of funny, like just like that bad boy thief type of guy, but he's like here saying like all calm and rationally and explaining things like like a normal educational person. Is just says, "Yep, if I get caught, I send my first years to you. I know it's kind of a lot to ask, but would you be up for it?" And Jaco's like, "I don't mind, but would you be okay?" Basically, be like, "Alright, I get like why sending it to me is more logical, but still, it's kind of weird. I mean, in any situation, you will be in danger." Anyways, then we cut to just be like, "I got this. I won't break no matter what." And we see him just in the next panel below it, literally him regretting his decisions, like his eyes are wired out. As Tocho Sensei's be like, "Waterboarding, electric shocks, and intense pressure. Sure. I think that's enough of a warm up. Now it's finally time for a very special surprise." As then we have the Tojo Sensei just going to get some kind of some kind of back hook and opening up to get some kind of thing, which honestly I wonder if this guy has like a pocket dimension type of magic because those traps don't look like something you could just carry on your person constantly. As then we have Tojo Sensei like, ta-da! Doom is like get like this metallic centipede thing, as Tojo Sensei like, the Stinger Centipede. There we go, especially how this centipede is, as we have a nice little panel of explain it. The first immobilizing your target, okay, by admin interesting in a few electric shots, a bit of a show of a devil, how that looks. Then we have then place the centipede on the back of their neck, as we get some people around the neck, and we going with its tail into to this devil, as then we have the stinging right into the course, as then we have it state, the stingray will enter the target's body, where it penetrates the spine and wing root, tearing the victim's nerves as it goes. As then we get a visual of that, and it looks like it goes straight down to it, and honestly, it could look like it goes pretty much where the spine is. As then we have him like, but it looks like he was actually the one explaining how it works, like an actual class. Is like, the wing root is a vital organ for us demons. If it's damaged, you won't be able to bring out your wings and your nerve system will begin to shut down. You will experience intense pain, nausea, and vomiting. And then, a bit of a cracks around it. And then, just say like, you will lose all five of your senses and become paralyzed, unable to move even a finger. Good tip. Was this something used on the prisoners during the wars or something? Because that seems like something that will be used during that time. As they would have the Trojans to be like, getting permission to use this was a pain, but we have medics on standby, so don't worry. I don't think that's how it works, Torture Sensei. I don't think that's how it works. And judging by the sound of it, this is something that you really shouldn't be using. This is like the last thing you use during tortures when all else fails. So why the fuck are you currently planning it? To get like, who was the idiot who allowed that? Was it Caligo? Was it Caligo? Did he allow it? Or was he like one of the ones? Because I'm pretty sure only Caligo would actually go through with this. Well, like I said, the fact it was a pain in the ass, I'm guessing it wasn't Caligo because I feel like Caligo would just let it happen immediately. Anyways, then we have the Dojo San be like, it's important for a student to know how much pain they can endure after all. Yeah, but it's also important for them to be alive or being able to do stuff afterwards. Anyways, then we have Dojo Speak. I will let you go once you talk, though. How's that sound? As if just be like, Sensei, why did you become a tortured arts teacher? So I feel like Jazz is trying to waste time here, but he's probably like asking, why would you want to know stuff like that? Why would you want to know the most painful things you can do to a person? Is there have mine just this teacher just be like, huh? Well, it's actually kind of funny because he's also like the one who's questioning Atori about Shida in the beginning about what her blah ability is. So it's kind of funny he's being asked like, why is he a teacher here? Which actually kind of makes me wonder if we're gonna get an answer. There's not like a deep reason behind that with his teacher. I mean, he is connected to Coselia's. I mean, is he? Is he? I think he's the brother of the Coselia's manager, if I remember correctly. But anyways, the teacher sensei is like, huh? That topic is irrelevant right now, as he just clicks the button. Makes me think he wants to just not talk about us for some reason, and they're just like zapping. Oh god. So yeah, as then we have just like blah. I feel like he's always trying to gain the nausea and all that. As if the teacher sounds like, trying to buy some time. That's very gutsy of you, but you can't do that. Hmm? So yeah, I guess the torture sense is going way in the torture fast mode now. It's like, Andrew and Jaskun, there are only two things that you're allowed to do. You can either talk or you can stay silent. As he puts like a lab coat or some kind of coat on, as they would see the centipede there, and it's livering, which just makes me wonder is it a living thing or just like a animatronic. Then we see this thing showing up and moving that bit of a thing that around the jacket that just wore to get ready for his spine attack. And then we have the teacher like, no, think carefully. This will be the last time you get a choice. Do you want release or will you remain silent? As there we have just being like just serious, but not he's not being trying to be snarky. He's just like silent but serious, and he's keeping his mouth shut. As then we have the touchdowns be like, okay, now let's begin. As we have a swoosh, as we see from a wall crashing a giant ice arrow right through the wall. As the Dodger Center just looks up and be like, ah. And then we see a hand with a middle ring finger on it as the ice just crashes into the next wall with a big boom. As then we reveal that this ice was from Team Iruma. As we have Iruma there on the ground, be like, ah, cut off, rumble, ouch. Are you two okay? As we look at Vine and Cosella, as well as like, would you slow down? I thought I was gonna die. Oh, my heart is about to pop. You or the balloon heart? And then Seiko Sabi like, you're fine. I broke your fall with my eyes. And she's all puffy and top of, in the between the eyes as he's on top of her. Not in the that way. Just like there's eyes on top of her. Then there's it's eyes. Then it's her. Then it's eyes. Then he's there. Also, but I also thinks Vine has actually some kind of like a poison kind of pattern in his wings. Nice. I think that he has a little bit more unique wings. Anyways, then we have be like, anyway, it looks like we lost them. Let's sort ourselves out while we. I'm assuming he said lost them. I mean, he probably meant a few teachers on the road. I mean, there's supposed to be a bunch of them running around last time I checked, but yeah, still. And then we said, and he was saying, Ken! I guess he's supposed to be, relaxed and all that. But he just sees Jazz and Tojo Sensei all both being there. They're like, and we actually don't get like a good shot of that, but he's like, ah, there's that. And then we have everyone kind of realizing what the heck is going on. Like, it was like, oh shit, we got to start to another teacher. The teacher's like, we're being tortured, we're being tortured. And the teacher's like, I can explain. And I'm like, what is going on? And then in panic, Iruma just sends a bunch of like magic, like I think uses a spell called fractal and just blows the teacher away or something. He just sends him away for them to escape as Iruma in that panic. But then we have Grisel also like making some ice to I guess cover him in it or keep him away for some time. It doesn't look like he was frozen in there, just like it was sent to keep him away. As it says, as there. As there we have Iruma immediately going to Jazz back. Wine Kun, help me with this. Everyone's like, oh, okay, what is this creepy stuff? It's like removing the things that are around. Just how even that like centipede or whatever is like, is just thrown to the ground by Vine. Is like, make another floor hole. Is everyone's like, what? Is there a room like, go for it, Vine Coon? Because finally they got into that. So acting as good as like, hurry! And so I was like, what? And then in all this panic, Vine's was like, she, it's just one hell after another. As he just uses poison powder to like make a giant hole to go through, which to be fair, Vine does make sense that you try to skip it immediately possible. Like there's literally a teacher right there. Is it like a big explosion? As then we have another hole down there. As then we have like, is anyone hurt? As then Costello's not getting this trouble, and she's like, poop! And she's like showing up with her, showing a thumbs up with her fingers. As well as like, I produce too much poison. I feel sick. As he's holding his heart. As Ian was like, are you okay, Vine Coon? Anyways, then we have Iruma be like, Jazz Coon, can you move? Are you okay? And just upset as just like, yeah, as he's jumping a bit from I guess the fear or something. As Jazz is like, no, I was really, really scared. Seriously. Oh, yeah, thank you. Like, just basically, like, I was terrified. Like, thank you for saving me. I mean, like, Jazz was pulling out a brave face, but he paused back. Like, just when he was saying the description of that device, he's probably like, I'm fucking gonna die, am I? I'm just gonna die. So, anyways, they have just be like, thank you, Uma-kun. As Uma seems to be aware of how scared Jazz was. It's like, yeah, and then they just grab hands and like yeah, and he's helping just to get back up. As then we have scream like, "Let's go!" As then we have the announcer guys telling us the time remaining 15 minutes. Huh, 15 minutes. I thought it was gonna be like the final 5 minutes at this point, considering how everything's progressing right now. But I guess it's gonna be even longer. Although to be fair, we could just end this without it being in the final seconds. Yet, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, anyways, now we have Jazz, Ilma, Vine, and Christina all running for their lives. So yeah. Now this chapter just is there to like conclude the whole Jazz and the torture sensei thing and giving us a bit more of an explanation on the whole split up thing that was planned out beforehand. No, I'm not exactly sure where this is going at this point. Like, I feel like Jazz might ask them to help him it with Alaco, to regroup with Alaco, since they, he has two of his students right now, and Alaco has is all four right now, so it would make sense to like have a bigger group, especially if you're going up against Caligo and Balam, which are having multiple people with different magics would be very useful. Or at the very least, going solo isn't going to be much help either. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm guessing the next chapter is just gonna either focus on one of the students. Is it gonna be this group like reuniting with Alacor, or is gonna focus on Alacor doing something because he has 5 students and hasn't lost a single heart now, and he's not exactly the most top in terms of a bit. No one's gonna find locations. So yeah, we will see on that front. I do wonder if Shida and I do wonder if Shida and Atori are gonna do anything this arc, or it's just gonna be Balam and Kaligo at this point. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, I hope you like this reaction. I hope you also leave your thoughts in this chapter in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this channel for more videos in the future. And that's it. I cannot wait to see all of you mortals next time. Goodbye.